I was a huge fan of the original films, and getting that call in that moment was, of course, anytime you get any job, I think it's amazing, and you feel so happy and so fulfilled and relieved because you've been like waiting for the call. But I think in the moment when I got the call, I couldn't really grasp the how big the franchise is, and I was excited to do my first horror movie. And then when the cast was announced and the fans welcomed us into the franchise and, you know, welcome to the family, and it was such a warm, beautiful welcome from the fandom that's when I realized, oh my God, this is huge. And that's when I got terrified. I was like, oh my God, what have I gotten into?
Yeah, I have a weird history with Scream. I was 4 years old, trick-or-treating for the first time. The original Scream had just come out. There were so many kids out there dressed like Ghostface, and they just all terrified me. There was this one mask that it was kind of translucent, and you could work a pump and have blood poured down it. And I remember seeing that and being like, I started to, you know, get acquainted with horror movies a little bit more, and when I was a teenager, I started with things like Shaun of the Dead, like stuff that's funny but also scary, and then I worked my way to Scream, and it was just amazing. You know, it's kind of like a gateway drug of horror. You watch it, and it references so many other movies that you want to check out after that, you know, so once you can handle Scream, you can handle Halloween, you can handle Friday the 13th, or any of those movies. So it's incredible. So when I got the call for this, I jumped at the chance. I couldn't believe, you know, my luck, not only to be a part of a franchise that I care so much about, but also to do something with incredible people, not just the legacy cast, but all of you wonderful new faces for this franchise as well.
For me, I was ecstatic. I was a huge fan of the franchise, and oftentimes when you watch something, you don't get to become a part of it after. So I think that it was a pretty surreal experience. And I remember that when I filmed the self-tape for this job, the pandemic had just started. It was the first and only tape I've ever filmed with my sisters, which it's hard to be serious when your sister is trying to seriously act across from you, but also has no interest in acting at all. I didn't hear anything for months, so I figured that it was gone. And then I got a call to read with Melissa. And then 2-3 days later, I got a call that I was going to be flying out to Wilmington, North Carolina to shoot this job. And it was really, really exciting for me. And I couldn't believe it. It all happened so fast. And it was something that I was really excited about. And yeah, it was just, I'm an incredibly lucky person.